Alright guys, so I wanted to check in and kind of tell you guys about what my deal is. So I've been a little bit MIA and a little bit like negative Nancy lately. And I'm not beating myself up for it. I really do have a lot on my plate. I've talked about my health issue, but it really is more overwhelming than I can ever describe to you guys, to have something that the medical community really doesn't even understand beyond like giving it a name, basically. And the financial stress is huge when the insurance will pay for virtually no treatments. So that in and of itself is gigantic. And then you add basically anything else on top of it and it's stressful. And there's a lot of things in my life right now that I feel like I don't have a ton of control over. And I'm not saying this to complain. I'm just letting you guys know that shit happens and we all have stuff going on. So, for example, you guys know about Diesel and how he randomly started having aggression issues. So that's a big struggle. Is just I'm constantly working with him. I'm making sure he gets the appropriate exercise because he needs to get that energy out. I'm working on training. I'm getting him to and from training, daycare, all this stuff. It's pretty much like having a baby, honestly. It really is nonstop with him right now. He consumes so much of my day. It's like I just try to sneak myself in occasionally, and like seeing Anthony, like who has time for that? So that's a huge thing as well. And then also, like, honestly, just lately I've been feeling kind of down about like where we live. I'm obsessed with our condo. It's beautiful. We have great neighbors, but just the area that we're in is so urban and so ugly, and I just don't really feel like I fit in here. I'm kind of more of like a hippie, I guess, and I need trees, and I need people who love animals, and I need green grass, and I just, I need nature, and that's just not really a thing around here. And the nature we do have is like chaparral, so it's just like dead grass, basically. We don't have forest that I can go hike with Diesel, and it's like I'm walking either in trashy, gross neighborhoods, or I'm walking like on busy streets, and it's more of an obligation. It's not something that helps me relax. So I just kind of have these things going on, and I've just been feeling like a little stuck in a rut and not happy about it for probably the last like week and a half particularly. But the thing about me in general, and especially me as a health coach, is that I don't stay stuck for long. And quite frankly, it's a decision. I'm just like everyone else. I actually can fall into very deep periods of depression or anxiety, but I don't allow it. I feel it coming on. I can see it. I see the handwriting on the wall. And I don't even allow myself to go there. I immediately start becoming proactive and think, okay, what do I need to do to get on track? So one of the things I've been doing is reaching out a lot to my coaching community and asking them for advice. And honestly, I might just be like venting and just saying like, today sucks, I'm upset, I need a hug. And they have kind things to say or words of wisdom. So I'm not afraid to ask for help. Also, I have been immersing myself in PD. So we talk a lot about personal development as coaches. And so like literally all day yesterday while I cleaned the house, I just listened to YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video. And even when I was in the shower, constantly just looping video of motivational things, inspirational things to get my head in a better space where I can help myself first and foremost, because if I don't help myself, I can't help you guys. So that was a huge thing for me, was doing that. And then even before bed last night, I read some more PD from one of my books that I'm reading, The Compound Effect, to get my mind in the right spot for business as well. Just, trying to better myself and not get stuck in a negative spot. And one of the things I came across in Compound Effect, and it was the perfect chapter for me to read last night, was about momentum. And he's largely discussing business, but it just kind of applies to like all areas of life. And he was talking about, in order to be productive and be successful in general, he schedules everything. And he's like, he said, first of all, and this was advice I'm going to take, he said, I make bookends for my day. So he's like, really, we have no control for the middle of our day. Shit happens, things come up, someone emails you out of the blue, some person upsets you, whatever. But he said, you pretty much always have control over your morning and your night. So he said, I have a very regimented routine. One of the things he talked about was gratitude, and that's something I definitely need to focus on right now. So I'll be doing morning gratitude every single day. You know, and then for him, it's, you know, make a pot of coffee, do some stretches, whatever. I won't do his routine per se, but I realized I need a solid morning routine. I need my alarm to go off at a certain time, and I need to have certain things that I do to start my day off on the right foot. And then same thing for the nighttime. He's like, when I go to unwind, like I have certain things, I have certain reflections that I do on my day. I allow myself time for relaxation. I do PD for at least 10 minutes at night, because usually the last thing you think about is kind of what follows you through your sleep, basically. So I was like, okay, that's great advice, and that's something I'm going to really sit down, reflect on, and schedule for myself as like a morning and a night routine. And then also he had this chart, and this is something else I'm going to be doing today, where he basically says, like, and this goes for every aspect of his life. It might be like, I need to make 3 calls, and he puts like 3 times a week. And then, so he puts what he wants to do, how many times he wants to do it during that week, and then he puts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then checks each of the days where he accomplished that thing, so he can see, did I do that 3 times? And he says, I do that from needing to email people, to date night with my wife, to, you know, walking the dog, to drinking X amount gallons of water. And he basically just kind of gives himself like goals of things he wants to do and how many times he wants to do them during the week, and then just checks them off. So that way, when, you know, unforeseen things do happen in the middle of your day, it's kind of okay, because you have a little bit of flexibility. It's like you do your morning thing, you do your night thing, and then, you know, if you planned on, you know, Wednesday to do your workout, but then your baby got sick, that's okay. You only plan to work out 5 days this week, so, you know, you can get it done tomorrow. So that's something that I'm going to be doing, and Melissa and I are business partners and success partners, so we really hold each other accountable. And I recommend that all of you, even just as challengers, pursue finding a success partner, because she is like my rock when I'm going through this stuff and I'm just like feeling kind of down and feeling kind of stuck. And then I'll tell her, like I texted her and I was like, this is my plan. I'm going to make this schedule. And she told me I need to do the same kind of thing. I'm floundering as well. And it's like, okay, on Friday we're going to touch base, show each other what our schedules look like, and then see how it's going so far. So I just want to tell you guys this, like, I'm sorry that I haven't been super involved in the challenge group, but it's not for lack of caring. It's not because I haven't been thinking about you guys. But like I said, there's certain periods, especially with the intensity of the things that I'm going through, where I have to take a step back and look in the mirror and figure out how to readjust to be my best me, so that I can continue to help you guys. So I just wanted to share this, because I know a lot of you have similar struggles where you're feeling negative, or like you don't have the time, or unmotivated, or whatever. So I wanted to let you guys know my game plan and invite you guys to be on board. So yeah, just wanted to touch base and let you guys know, and I hope you guys are having a good week. I actually just finished Turbo 30, and then I took Diesel on a little walk, and then actually I'm drinking my Shakeology, because it's another thing I'm going to add into my routine is within 30 minutes of working out, I want to get a significant amount of protein in each time, so I can work on building muscle. So yeah, so I'm starting right now. Starting today, this is what I'm doing. This is my plan. Back on track. No more fucking whining. I'm going to suck it up, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to make a routine and a schedule that makes me happy again. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk to you later.